The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus instructed the 12 as follows. Do not suppose that I've come to bring peace to the earth. It's not peace I've come to bring, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be those of his own household. Anyone who prefers father or mother to me is not worthy of me, and anyone who prefers son or daughter to me is not worthy of me. Anyone who does not take his cross and follow in my footsteps is not worthy of me. Anyone who finds his life will lose it. Anyone who loses his life for my sake will find it. Anyone who welcomes you welcomes me, and those who welcome me welcome the one who sent me. Anyone who welcomes a prophet because he is a prophet will have a prophet's reward, and anyone who welcomes a holy man because he is a holy man will have a holy man's reward. If anyone gives you as much as a cup of water to one of the least of these little ones because he is a disciple, then I tell you solemnly, he will most certainly not lose his reward. When Jesus had finished instructing his 12 disciples, he moved on from there to teach and to preach in their towns. The Gospel of the Lord. Could you imagine going all the way to Lourdes or Medjugorje or Fatima and to hear that first reading, coming here and praying to me, I reject you. Oh God, when you die, after all that effort of going saving up and the whole excitement of going on a pilgrimage, and then to hear those words from the prophet Isaiah, I reject you. Go away. What would you do for the week? I mean, you wouldn't even pray, would you? He says, no. But our Lord, it's always lovely. The scriptures turn it then. After giving out to you, it's a bit like Mammy. When Mammy gives out to you, then she feels sorry for you then afterward. And he says, take your wrongdoing out. He says, cease to do evil, learn to do good, search for justice, help the oppressed, be just to the orphan, and plead for the widow. He said, this is the way back to me. The way back to me is through your love for others. You can pray all day. I often say this to contemplative sisters in community, and let me tell you, it's not easy to live in an enclosed environment, I mean, now ladies, you know yourself, imagine a group of women under one roof with only a garden. Not an easy place. And I often teach this to, if you have to give a retreat, and they are shocking holy people. They're very holy people. And just say, it's not about how much prayer you say. Prayer is very important, but it's what we do. There's no point coming out for prayer and then taking the nose off someone. You just undid all the prayer. Do you know what I mean? It's how do I go out of myself from him? Because Mother Teresa, and it's really that gospel, she said those wonderful things. What you did unto it, you did it to me. She used to point out with her fingers, you did it to me, she used to say. That's my motto. That's our Lord's motto. You did it to me. And if we could do that as Christians, we'd change the whole world. We'd change the whole world. Of course, when people annoy us, they see the other side of us. That's natural, normal. But you did it to me. And what our Lord is doing, he's identifying himself with other Christians, with other people. He says, if you did that for that person, I'm in that person. It's wonderful. That's why in the church, all the missionary movement, all the care of the sick, people give out about the Catholic Church. We're used to it at this stage, but all the hospital care, all the food relief, and it's not just it's not just money, it's people. We've given people. I was last week giving a retreat to Mercy Sisters. One of them who taught me as a 4-year-old, she's still alive, and in fact she taught my mother in 1955, so that'll just tell you the age of this woman. And she said to me, she's 98 going on 99, and she said to me, I'd love to all she does is make blankets now. She was a teacher all her life. And she said, I'd love a group of people around to teach them how to knit. Imagine at 98 years of age, I'd be putting my feet up and relaxing, And she wanted to teach someone for free. And we give out about nuns in the past, and we give out about all these things. But what I loved to hear was that I just love to do something for someone. Just to pass on that thing. And isn't that what it's about? And I said to her, sister, you worked all your life. You taught my mother in 1955. And she said, and we never got paid for it either, she said. I'd be a very wealthy woman today. They did it out of love. But no, sometimes they made their mistakes like we all do. But they did it out of love for free. to educate the nations. What our Lord is saying to you today too, he said, the next person you meet outside, or the next person you meet at home, try see me in them and not the devil. Try see me and then do it to me. It's very hard to put the face of Jesus on some people. I know, I live with people. I know what it's like. But this is why he's exactly teaching us today. Is you did it to me. Think about that today. You did it to me. He's identifying himself with even the greatest sinners. And isn't that the secret of St. Martin? No matter who came to St. Martin, no matter what you were, even if you weren't even a Christian, he fed them the same way. He loved them in the same way. It's hard going. That's what made him a saint. But that's what we're asked to do too. So you can kill yourself on your knees all day. But it'd be far better to be far more Christian in our actions. That's what he's asking. That's how we change the world. You did it to me.